Why have we failed to effectively put an end to stubble burning? Why is it still an issue? Several years since efforts have been made to reduce stubble burning. It might have come down comparatively, but it has to end. Who is going to answer for the severe health complications that kids and the elderly face? Delhi's air in the severe plus category. However, the state government's tandoor ban order, is that really enough? And is it too little too late is a question we're asking. Taking this across to our guest now, Niyoma Gupta, spokesperson of the BJP. Also with us is Namit Saxena, advocate on record. Kanak Gupta, co-founder of My Right to Breathe. Ashutosh Mishra is the senior journalist joining us. Siddharth Sharma, spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. Niyoma Gupta, you have the rather unenviable task of trying to defend the Delhi government today. And the fact is, you may list out all that the Delhi government has done over the last few months. The proof of the pudding is in its eating. Yesterday was the worst air quality day in 8 years. If the government has done so much work, why is the air so polluted? Please tell us.
Good evening, Madhav sir. So the Delhi AQI has shot up, and this is a cause of concern for all of us, citizens, government, everyone. And let there be no two opinions on that. Good air is most certainly the responsibility of the government, and we will do everything to improve it. However, we must also be fair and inform the people that the spike is not due to government inaction or negligence. Sometimes there are factors beyond our control, and this was one such thing. On Saturday, the IMD issued the alert for a western disturbance persisting over North Pakistan. As a result, there's been a sharp reduction in the wind speed, creating a perfect condition for smog and fog by trapping all the pollutants close to the surface and prevent them from scattering. Okay?
Niyoma Gupta, let me stop you right here. These are not happening for the first time. These weather anomalies will continue to happen. And the very fact that you've used the word trapping means that all those pollutants are emanating from Delhi NCR. What is the government doing to prevent pollution from happening in the first place, madam? Please tell us that.
Okay, so that being said, I'm here to tell you that on behalf of my government, we are fully acknowledging the extraordinary situation with all extraordinary measures. A few days ago, the CAQM had deployed 19 teams for road inspection drives, following like geotagging, time-stamped photographing of roads were collected on roads which were still found to have dust buildup and waste cleaning, etc., etc. When it comes to all constructions, demolition activities have been completely banned, including the highways, roads, flyovers, power lines. Out of 240 power lines in NCR, PNG infrastructure is now available in 224, and over 96% of the industries have been shifted to approved fuels under the CAQM. Having said that, when you mentioned about the NCR, there have been measures taken in Haryana. Farm fires have been reduced a lot by 65% decline roughly, and thousands of biomass machines.
Niyoma Gupta, let me stop you right there. In fact, I can go on and on. The fact is that, if you expect people to not drive their cars and take public transport, let me inform you, the public transport situation in all of NCR towns, whether we're talking about Gurgaon or Noida, is pathetic. There is virtually no public transport infrastructure apart from a few metro lines here and there and a couple of e-rickshaws. The status of public transport is in the worst possible condition. If you expect people to take that public transport, at least that should be there in the first place. Point number one. Point number two, there is no concerted NCR plan. There is BJP ruling in Rajasthan, in Haryana, UP and Delhi. Tell me the last time that the state governments met and made a concerted plan to reduce pollution.
Okay. So when I was telling you the steps of Haryana, you just cut me off there. When it comes to UP, heavy diesel trucks have been barred from entering the state. Ghaziabad and Noida municipal authorities are conducting regular anti-smog sweeps, which have never happened earlier with such sort of concurrent working. Nighttime checks are ordered for open burning of dry waste. Let me go to Rajasthan. Government has ensured that all brick kilns used, which are improved, the mud kings and factories comply with fuel norms. Farmers are given green fodder and incentives to keep residue without burning stubble. So please don't come and tell me that we are not making steps.
Madam, the pollution is there for everyone to see. There is a limit to, ma'am, there is a limit. This is called hubris now. You're not even willing to concede the fact that it's 461, the AQI. I mean, you may be doing these things, but that's too little. It is not cutting down the AQI levels. The point is the point, madam, is that people are now quite fed up. Now the only thing left is for people to start leaving Delhi NCR in droves. Is that what you want? The point, and I'm going to bring in the Aam Aadmi Party also on this. Siddharth Sharma, your government failed to do anything for the 10 years that you were in power. A good 7 to 8 years of those 10 years, we have seen these alarming levels of pollution. Now you will blame the central government, you will blame the LG saying काम करने नहीं दिया, so on and so forth. पंजाब में क्या किया सर बताइए? You kept abusing Captain Amarendra Singh's government when Mr. Kejriwal was in power. What about farm fires? Why are there still stubble burning happening in Punjab? Please tell us, Siddharth Sharma.
Yeah, this is the photograph of today, Punjab, including the entire India photograph. How come when Punjab is not burning fast, Punjab air is in the green while the Delhi air is in the red? This is proof of the pudding, as you very rightly said. And I think one of your Messi fans was very apt when he said that if government would have been doing something, he in fact chuckled at the reporter saying that if the government would have been doing something, you wouldn't have been asking me this question. So basically today, Delhi today is suffocating proof of double engine, triple engine, BJP Sarkar running full speed in reverse gear. BJP gave a slogan of Ab ki baar 400 par. Beware of what you wish for. What if it comes true in spades? Air quality today has crossed that 400 par. Prime Minister strangely in Glasgow COP26 promised 1 billion tons of carbon emission cuts. Seems BJP is making sure all
Siddharth Sharma, all these 400 par slogans is over. Nobody wants to hear that anymore. Tell us why Punjab has failed to cut down stubble burning. Tell us. Is stubble burning zero? Are there no farm fires in Punjab?
Punjab has cut down 95% or 90%.
Maybe so. Maybe they have cut down a certain, but it's still the most. The maximum number of fires are still in Punjab. Anywhere in India.
I think Madhav, the viewers of Times now.
Let me bring in. Okay, let me bring in Kanak Gupta. Kanak Gupta, Punjab there is no fires. It is zero according to the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson. And please explain to him why Punjab is very different from the neighboring states, because Delhi is downstream from Punjab when it comes to the flow of winds. I think Mr. Siddharth Sharma is, ignoring the basics of the Delhi pollution problem. Kanak Gupta.
So, I think the North Indo-Gangetic Plains everywhere is going to be a lot of pollution throughout the season. Madhavji, I'm going to tell you 5 things that's going to happen. There's going to be absolute lack of political will again. There's going to be no coordination for that. Number 2, there's going to be a lot of optics around pollution. Number 3, there's going to be a lot of reactionary stuff that, our politicians and lawmakers would do. Number 4, there will still be no year-long plan that you also said. And number 5, there will be a lot of excuses as to why the pollution has happened and it's not anyone else's fault. Ultimately, who suffers? You and I will suffer. Ultimately, we will not look at the technical data as to where the wind flow is coming from, where the trapping is happening. The entire North Indo-Gangetic Plain is going to suffer. Delhi is going to get the highlight because being the capital city, obviously that is going to happen. But we will not have any solution to this. Clean air is not a lifestyle choice. It should be a right that we should have. But unfortunately, we've made it a lifestyle choice for a lot of people who can afford to leave places such as Delhi NCR and go places where there might be clean air. Now that Messi is in New Delhi, I was hoping that he would not come here. I was hoping that responsible sports would be practiced and we would not make a mockery of that situation as well. It's really unsafe for anyone to step outside. There is the only heavy lifting that's going to be done by the Supreme Court. The heavy lifting is going to be done by the citizens. I don't think the people in power, in position, are going to do much about this.
No, they are doing so much, sir. They are doing so much. They are banning tandoors in restaurants. Come on, that's a huge move. That will completely resolve Delhi's pollution. Namit Saxena, that's the call of the day, right? End tandoor and wood-fired furnace that food is cooked in. So that will kill the pollution completely. We will all be breathing clean air in 24 hours now. It's the limit of, too little, too late also has certain limits. Look at the CAQM. Look at the way they are saying, please reverse your order of the 10 and 15-year-old vehicles. As if that will magically cure pollution.